Power generators are immersed in a competitive environment and hear demands to improve performance every day. With growing electricity needs, generation companies are pressured to replace or upgrade aging power units. Combine these factors with an industry workforce nearing retirement, and it is clear the industry faces many challenges. Many in the industry recognize that KT rational process guides the way people think and work together. And for more than 50 years, KT project work has involved much more than the skill development programs known around the world. KT thinking drives the best companies to make rational decisions, generating success and predictable, measurable results. From solid strategy formulation and investment decision-making to project portfolio management and plant floor troubleshooting, KT thinking and application work delivers innovative solutions to the most challenging issues. Ontario Power's Nanticoke plant had many concerns and issues. They wanted to get a grasp on their priority issues, overhaul the root cause failure analysis process, and provide faster and more effective responses to concerns in the plant. Management felt KT would listen to their issues, focus their efforts, and provide them with solutions.
We had a series of equipment failures where we addressed the symptoms, did short-term fixes, and then had repeat failures. We wanted to break that cycle.
One of the earlier applications of KT in this plant was unit number 2 turbine vibration problems. Unit number 2 suffered high vibration problems for a number of years, and we couldn't really resolve it. So we used KT process with a team of people from maintenance, operations, production, engineering, and our own vibration experts in this plant to try and identify what was causing the vibration issues. Through this process, we were able to identify multiple issues, and we were able to identify some of the problems, and we were able to make a recommendation as to what to take out during the maintenance outage. As a result of this, unit number 2 returned to service well with vibrations within tolerance and is a very reliable unit now.
At Nanticoke, we've decided to go with KT. KT is very structured. It allows you to go through the process, live to the process, get to the solution like you would through any problem-solving process. It allows the person who's facilitating it, or the person who owns the issue, or the engineer who owns the issue, to bring the key stakeholders to the table and get their input.
The Nanticoke station uses Kepner Tregoe processes to enhance overall plant efficiency, reduce downtime, and reduce environmental impact.
We were having a problem with the toxicity of our ash lagoon. So the ash lagoon is a series of settling cells that we use to settle out coal fines that have been collected in our boiler. And the effluent from these cells, we were finding that they were toxic on a periodic basis, a seasonal basis. And we were in communication with the Ministry of Environment, and they were very concerned that we didn't have a solution to this problem. So we needed to get resolution to it in quick order. They have the ability to fine us if we don't meet their C of A or Certificate of Approval objectives, or ultimately they can shut us down. So through that process, we were able to identify some relatively simple tests that we could conduct to confirm our true cause. And ultimately, we were successful at determining what that was, and we were able to make some relatively minor operational changes in order to mitigate the toxicity root cause, and very cheaply. Like we didn't end up having to spend hardly any money to actually implement the ultimate solution. So I mean, it was we literally had a eureka moment through the KT process, and I think without it, it would have taken a lot longer to ultimately come up with the solution.
Working with Kepner Tregoe is different. We hear that our approach, partnering with your organization to diagnose your greatest needs and design effective solutions, creates value in many ways. By bringing together just the right resources from KT and your organization, we deliver the rapid results you need. And the work is done with you, not for you, to integrate sustainable change that lasts.
We use Kepner Tregoe, decision analysis, problem analysis, on the front side of every capital investment we make inside energy supply. So all the plant managers are required to submit a decision analysis with every capital request that they make, and we have that consistent format there. Also, where appropriate, problem analysis. So it's very much a formal part of our capital approval and review process. We also use decision analysis type of techniques, or a DA-derived set of tools, to prioritize all of our capital, all of our O&M, from a rank order of 1 up to a total score of 90, both in must and wants. That allows us to have a relative priority of each line item of those expenses.
It just helped us be very effective at trying to, as best we could with this small group, become productive with them as quickly as possible.
Colorado Springs Utilities is a municipal power provider with 3 hydro plants and 3 peaking units, as well as some baseload generation. Wanting to enhance reliability and be more effective working as a team led to institutionalizing KT thinking throughout the organization. Exelon Nuclear owns and operates the largest nuclear fleet in the U.S. With a sharp focus on safety and toward more economical operation, leadership decided that common issue resolution methods had to be embedded in their management systems.
Previously, our troubleshooting consisted of determining every possible way that it could have failed and finding every possible fact that was available, and then dispositioning each and every one of these whether it could or could not have caused that failure. We were successful in finding problems this way, but it was very time-consuming and required much effort.
An example of that would be one of our reactor feed pumps. We had an issue with that, and we had several people who started the Kepner Tregoe process. And when we came to a point where we could not come to a solid conclusion that we had solved the problem, we brought in a separate Kepner Tregoe crew who looked over all the data and made sure, from the corporation's perspective and from our perspective, that we had come to the right conclusion.
KT remains at the forefront of organizational design, research, and practice. And we continue to refine our approaches to cross organizational, geographic, and cultural boundaries. Our core beliefs are based on helping people see that by developing and applying critical thinking, they are able to deliver meaningful results and increase their potential for success. Call to apply 50 years of experience and learn how KT thinking can help you improve your strategy, processes, and efficiency to deliver lasting performance.